Alright, so now we are back at this choice. And this time, instead of saying I like you too, we are gonna pick I'm sorry. Because apparently this is how we get back to the paintings. So, we're gonna have to, you know, reject Kiri this time. I'm sorry. It's fine. I like how she stayed in character though. That went great, right? I rejected Kiri's feelings for me. Exactly like I was supposed to. I see. Also, sorry, Kota. Hold on a minute. Here you go. Oh, my bad. Same. That was close. You've been so convincing as a guy. I basically felt like a girl. I'd be better to say I completely got into character. For the most part, thanks to Kiri. Kiri's masterful art of seduction, even as the opposite gender, is awe-inspiring. I'm ready to give it my all, even if it's nowhere near her level. Nice! Don't get ahead of yourself. Thankfully, the next take went perfectly, and we can finally move on. Okay, so this is new. Also, thanks, Kiri. But yeah, so this is new now? I see. I'm not really sure what to say to that. It's a good fit for me. I'm sure she has no idea the part of the time travel is being played by someone who really is one. However, if I'm being honest, I'm really happy she wants me so badly for this part. I guess all I can do is my best. I don't want to let Kiri down. I see, so this time it's instead of I want to protect her with my life, it's I don't want to let her down. Alright, well, fair enough. Oh. Okay, so this is also new. But yeah, we're back to the underground tunnel part. She caught me a bit off guard, that's all. Oh, okay, that was it. There's no denying having some sort of way to get out of here is important to me, though. Okay, I'll do whatever I can to help. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess, yeah, now the kiss is gonna stay in, huh? Isn't that a lot for a student film? But Kiri, we're students, what do you mean? Well, that puts me in a bind. Although I can't really argue when we're helping visualize her dream. Really? Why is the ARI award being selective? Sounds like some bullshit to me. I see. Well, sometimes it can add to it, so you know, you just gotta make it work. I'm fine. So still the explosions, huh? I mean, of course. Kiri can't seem to decide between a kiss or an explosion. Why not both? I prefer not combining the two like last time, although apparently Kiri said it hadn't worked out. Sure, sounds good. Before I can ask if she's sure, Kota gives me a wink. Phew. Thanks for getting me off the hook. Stop chuckling, you don't know nothing. That's not... It's better tease when we get ready to begin filming the next scene. Ooh. I'm incredibly relieved I managed to get out of having to kiss Kota. Although, the more I think about it, I feel like being forced to kiss Kota would have been far more easier than getting blown up. Being in the Star Wars isn't all it's cracked up to be. Ah, shit, what's that sneeze? Sorry about that. I can't help but think about what might have been. And that's the long and short of it. Understand? Alright. It's night. I catch Kira in my arms as she climbs down a ladder to my room, as always before briefing me on her plan. Sorry, my bad. Briefing her on my plan, not the other way around. That's right. But don't you understand? We need to make sure we can get to the sewers before the town devolves into chaos from the fires. And now I've determined that Kiri is innocent. We both stumbled on that secret underground sewer by pure coincidence. And there's no evidence indicating she's been planning anything devious. Honestly, I feel lucky I found that hidden sewer to begin with. It almost seems right to tell the foreman of the operations down there what's going on. I want to make a run for it on Christmas using that passage. I know this is a lot. She readily agrees to my plan, although to be fair, she's been planning to do so from the start. Really? That's true. We still don't know that. She said as much before, but unlike the rest of the folks here, Kira doesn't view the Aurora as an absolute barrier. I mean, it's something to do with that, but it's definitely an unusual perspective here. I'll gladly accept whatever punishment you dole out. Even if we can't get out of town, at least we'll be inside that odd sewer system, distancing us from the chaos in town. I want to attend the screening of our film, and I want to be able to come back here again. I don't actually know what that sewer system is for. Or more specifically, the lab room. Is this really a way out of here? The only thing we really know about the sewer system is that it leads to a suspicious room. That it's located underneath the town means there's a high chance the folks here use it. And yet, I'm positive that the ground above us right now is somewhere past the Aurora. Why are we positive about that? We have no way to confirm that. It's the only thing we can do. Sure. I want to make sure the place we might evacuate everyone to is actually safe. With that in mind, I reach for the ladder. Ah, what the fuck? Hello? Where'd I get the vision of the apples? Ah! What made me remember that? I don't know, but I'm scared now. Everything. It's nothing. It's as if someone is holding me back. The strong sensation of someone pulling me back faintly lingers inside me. That's creepy. Kiri, I think we should head back for today. That didn't happen last time. I understand what's going on. Here we are right now is... What do you mean? Shut the fuck, shoot, don't fade to black, what? Hello? The apple. You said there's a limit to the apple's power. In other words, if I take one step further, there will be no more do-overs. Oh. Up. I see, goodness gracious, yeah, that's a problem. Oh. Let's see. My bad, Yune. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot about this part. It's a matter of distance, huh? If that's the case, then the Academy's still within bounds. Oh, is that why we got booted to the title screen last time? Because we went through the... Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm trapped. One step further and I'll be beyond the Christmas tree's field of power. Which means this path really is a last resort. And I've got nowhere left to turn. Is this really our way out of here? I feel like it's not. Ah, jeez. When you finally accomplish something like we did, it feels really good. Something meaningful we made together. So it makes sense why I wouldn't want to leave things like this. Still. Our impending doom is steadily approaching. And if that happens, all the work we put into making Carrie's movie, not to mention the life I built here, will be for nothing. On the other hand, we did find that underground passageway. There's a chance we can use that to get away, assuming we can't access it when we need to. Assuming that it actually leads to the outside world. If I had gone through the manhole cover, I would have lost a miracle. Or a chance at a do-over. Will Yune still attain no power even if I step beyond the tree's sphere of influence? All I know is, the way things stand right now, I still have another chance. I have until tomorrow to make a decision on what I should do. So yeah, we really just technically kind of fucked up last time when we did Carrie's route. We pretty much just made a big oopsie, because we went past it. Hello? I didn't think anything in the movie would change. Oh, that was... okay. It's just... She peers quizzically at me as I stand there. That was a great movie. Like, really great. You know... Oh, I was trying my best, thank you. A big smile shines brighter than usual. I feel embarrassed for doubting her ability to make a great movie, even with explosions. Yeah. Yeah. I've done everything I can. All that's left is to reach our underground tunnel and get everyone out of here. We still have no idea if that exit really leads to the outside world or not. Well, we can't prove it, we can't disprove it either. But I know if I go down that path, this whole time travel adventure will come to a close. I accept my fate. I won't accept it. Dang. Wait. Fuck. Okay, well, wait. The thing said to don't resist, so we won't accept it this time. Carrie's wrong. But it was worth it to find out for sure. Putting all I trust in one uncertain choice is ultimately nothing more than a gamble. I'm sorry, Carrie. I feel bad that all the hard work we put into Amazing Grace will be lost forever. Once I successfully stop the apocalypse from happening, we can film it again. That's why... one more try. I need to return to the art gallery where Yune is waiting. So I can continue my quest in finding a way for all of us, including Carrie, Yune, and myself, to survive. It won't be long before I'm starring in the movie once again. I promise. Yeah, sorry, gotta reset the time loops. She gives me a puzzled look. Oh yeah, we didn't tell about that. Right. It's painful to know she will lose everything she worked so hard for. But there's no way I can get everyone involved in this life or death gamble. See you around, Carrie. With that, I pray that I can return to the art gallery where she is waiting for me. Oh, we're back. I made it back. Oh. Hey, I'm here. Her enthusiastic greeting after being left here by herself is the same as always. Well, the first time, I did the banana donut tango of Kiri, and we had a nice romance going on, and then I found an escape route, and we went there, but I'm not sure if it actually was an escape route, or if we just kind of doomed everybody anyway. But then I went back, because apparently that was a bad idea, and I ended the time loops in one route. So I came back here to reset the time loops to see you again. So, I'm not sure, actually. I found a strange passage in an equally strange room. I don't know what either of them mean. I briefly tell her everything that happened this time. Yeah, makes sense. I had a hunch it'd be harder than usual to leave after getting so close to her. I know I had to end things quickly, and yet... I did the first time. Yeah, we dug a hole together. Lol. What? That's what happened! Huh? No, I actually kind of forgot that was a thing too, to be honest. I forgot all about that. I'm sure it's just my imagination, though. I don't know about that. I've been so busy struggling to survive in my real life that I forgot all about that dream. In the end, there's no real trick to it. Whoever the game puts up next? What do you mean? Oh, right. Who should I focus on during my next loop? Oh. Hello? This is just a thing. I'm gonna guess it's how to continue the main story, because I don't see any character here, so, like, I'm gonna guess that's like to continue, like, the main branch. Oh, there's Sakia. Yep. Alright, well, Sakia is next. I don't suspect her either, so... Let's see it. Set painting. Oh, chapter 7. We went from chapter 4 to chapter 7. Goodness gracious. Let's decorate the holly tree. Actually, hold on a minute. Is like one of the other paintings like a... Like, because we went from chapter 4 to chapter 7. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to check something real quick. Alright, so yeah. Apparently... the paintings, like, are already in the order of the chapters. So, sorry, Yune. I made a mistake. We're gonna go back, okay? We're gonna abuse the space-time continuum and do this. Because, like, I really want to go in the chapter order. I feel like I'm gonna get confused otherwise. So, in order to go in the chapter order, I guess all you have to do is just click it right away. So we'll just do this then. It's that painting. I don't even know who this means, but that's how we do this. So, Chapter 5, Part 1. Tapestry of Life. Thank you. I just wanted to go from Chapter 4 to Chapter 5. Not to Chapter 7. Oh, okay. What about Sister Lily? My number one suspect. Oh, jeez. Yeah, among various other things. She knows this town better than anyone, so she might be able to tell us something useful. And of course, it can't rule out the possibility that she's acting against us. I don't either, Yune, but, like, she's one of the most likely ones, along with Jack. Neither of us enjoy putting any of our friends under a microscope of suspicion. Yeah, but we don't really have much of a choice here. But dire situations call for dire measures. Yep. Yuna begins mediating in preparation for shooting me back through time like an arrow from her bow. And as always, I go flying back to December 2nd. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Ah, there's the Darkness. How you been? I spent the day unconscious since we didn't create a so-called save point until night. It kind of sucks. You just spend the day unconscious. December 3rd, Monday. Alright, well, let's investigate Sister Lily. Oh, that's how we're doing this? We're volunteering for remedial classes. Alright, well, guess it's only a matter of time. Not really. Actually, I was hoping to learn more about you, Sister Lily. Yes. For example, what's a day in the life of the Sister Lake? Reasons. I can't say I'm investigating her. Simple curiosity. I said curiosity. I mean, I only just arrived in town, right? And I still don't know you very well. So I was hoping... Yes. Yes, it is. Kind of. I feel like I'll be able to get more out of class if I know my teacher better. My answer is pretty vague, but I can't delve deeper without an initial point of contact. And I can't ask more serious questions right off the bat, so I figure it's best to start with something simple and innocent. Sister, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? I'm just wondering if there's a special someone. No, ma'am. Not at all. You're just so pretty, so I was curious. No, I was complimenting you. I'm not making fun of you. A student asking a teacher about the love life seems like a pretty standard question to me. Maybe it becomes less innocent when the teacher in question is a sister. That's not all we think about. It's only a part of it. Sister? She seems a bit flustered. I'm going to think my question through a little better. What do you like to do on your days off? Eat burgers? As the question slipped in my mouth, I realized it's not like I'm stumbling for a blind date. I mean, hey, listen. I like to laze around too, nothing wrong with that. I feel like I caught a glimpse of your true self. Ah, that's true. Not only does a sister teach at the academy, but she's a permanent fixture at the art gallery. Sounds like you've got your hands full. I feel so bad for suspecting you, but thank you, Sister Lily. Thanks for taking me under your wing. Not only does Sister Lily teach at the academy, students of the art of painting, but she also guides the townsfolk through the halls of the art gallery. Being able to explain each and every work of art is a requirement for being a teacher. She's an indispensable pillar of the town itself, in more ways than one. Will do. Are you the culprit? Later that night... Yeah. Yoshi, please, this is serious business. Well, in a way, sure. I'm not interested like that. You seriously got the wrong idea. The more vehemently I deny it, the more suspicious I look. All I can do is wait for Yoji to calm down. Oh, darn it. This is because I didn't do your route yet, isn't it? When did you get here, Sakia? I see. We're not gossiping. Okay. What are you muttering to yourself about? You just... Saki really just come here, say that, and then leave? Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case. Okay.
男には年上への憧れってのが誰にでもあるものだ。ファンってほどではねえや。
I wouldn't say I fantasize about her.
やはり年上。
He said that, not me. Taki grabs my shirt in one hand and gives me a dirty look. I wonder why. Man, I didn't do nothing.
先生の私生活は謎だけど、ほとんど学校か美術回廊にいるから、あんま自分の時間ってないだろうな。
Sounds pretty rough, honestly. Could a person that busy possibly have time to get involved in anything else? It's impossible for me to pass judgment, but it seems pretty unlikely. And in fact... In fact, what? The fob shoe. Oh, geez, okay, it's Sunday.
私のことですか？もう語れることはありませんよ。それより課題を。好きな食べ物ですか？お肉。ああ、いえ、お野菜ですかね。
Why are you lying? Nothing wrong with meat. Meat's freaking great.
とても上達しましたね。見違えるようです。
Thank you.
ご褒美と言われても困りましたね。シュウさん、もうすぐ門限ですよ。あまり夜更かしをされては困ります。
Sorry, ma'am.
私ですか？私の部屋は4階。女子の皆さんと同じフロアにありますよ。と言っても夜に訪ねてはいけませんからね。呼ばいだなんて不埒です。
I never said anything about sneaking into your room. Like that, I tried my best over a period of several days to find out more about Sister Lily, only to come up empty. I'm always met by the stern sister. The most I got might be that she loves talking about off-color and erotic topics more than she lets out. She never lets her guard down. Sorry for bothering you, especially after classes are done for the day.
いえ、課題を出したのはこちらなのですから、気に病むことはありませんよ。
It's after school and I've come down to the art gallery in order to pick a work of art to copy. Last time I came down here with Kiri and we drew the Tower of Babel.
どういった作品がいいなどありますか？
Let's see. I usually have no issue getting through this assignment, but this time I'm using it as an excuse to get closer to the sister. I can't talk too loudly seeing as we're in the art gallery. It's not like I have anything to get excited about, so maybe that's not a problem. I should probably try picking something different than usual. I haven't given it much thought.
なるほど。では、少し歩いて回りましょうか。
And so we walked down the hall together. What's this? We stopped in front of a large canvas that's far bigger than the two of
メ
us.
デューズ号のイカダ、ジェリコーという画家が今からおよそ200年前に発表した絵です。
Oh, Medusa. It definitely leaves an impression.
かもしれませんね。これは当時メデューズ号という軍艦がナンパした実際の事件をもとに描かれた絵画です。
There's no distinction between the living and dead draped on the decimated raft atop the raging waves. According to Sister Lily, this painting is apparently based on a real
と
event.
はいえ、ジェリコー自身がメデューズ号に乗っていたというわけではないので、彼は綿密な取材を重ねてこれほどの表現を可能にしました。
It looks so realistic. Almost creepily so.
本物の死体を見て描いたとも言われています。ただ、多くの人が亡くなったのは事実ですが、この絵は救出の船を見つけた時のシーンなので、
Oh my jeez. You're right. I can see them
こ
waving.
の絵はそのリアリティも目を見張るものがありますが、ここに残る人間たちの狂気を感じさせる激しいタッチや色使いが実に見事です。人によってはあまり美しいとは思えないかもしれませんが、 素晴らしい作品であることに変わりはありませんね。
I see. You're the one who would have picked that corpse drawing that the Waterase principal showed people before, huh? A fierce struggle between life and death, caught in a gigantic canvas far taller than me. It lacks the intrinsic realness of a photograph. Yet the emotions flowing from the canvas pierce my soul deeper than any photo could. Almost as if my very soul is being gouged
ち
out.
なみに手前で倒れている死体のモデルはドラクロワだという逸話もあります。あ、ちょうどあちらに作品がありましたね。この二人は共にロマン主義と呼ばれる表現の代表的な画家となります。
Sorry, my mic was muted, I just realized. I feel like I've heard that name before.
歴史的な事件をモチーフに描かれた作品なので、私たちがアポカリプス以前の世界を知る大きな頼りになりますね。
They provide the townsfolk here with a glimpse into the world that once existed. 200 years seems like a long time, until you realize the most recent paintings in the gallery are no younger than 100 years old. There's no denying the Raft of the Medusa is both a shocking and fairly grotesque work of art. Yet there's something about it that speaks to me. I'm also curious why the sister brought me to this painting specifically.
今回の課題は構図の意図を学んでいただくのが目的なので、名画から少しでも学んでいただければと。
Understood.
そういえば以前シュウさんはクローザの失楽園という作品を見たいとおっしゃっていましたね。
I vaguely remember saying that. Rose's Lost Paradise.
それが絵の名前？作者は誰なの？
I can't remember who painted it, or even what it looks like.
なんだよそりゃ。
I've forgotten all about that. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned it the first time I visited the art gallery. Rose's Lost Paradise. The title has a familiar ring to it, although I can't for the life of me recall what it might look like.
その様子だと手がかりはなさそうですか。
Maybe. Basically. Moreover, I don't really care. Dang. Just like with Picasso, my memories regarding this painting are hazy. Although I don't think the details are that important right now.
シュウさんもこの町に来て多くの作品に触れてきたかと思いますが、特に印象に残ったものなどありますか？
Let me think. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be the painting we just saw, the Raft of the Medusa.
絵でなくても構いませんよ。キリエさんの映画でもいいですし。
Yes? There's no denying her movies have quite an impact. Still, if I had to pick one thing out of everything I've seen here that made an impression on me, the girl who jumped through time. Ah, of course. How'd you react to that? Upon hearing my answer, Sister Lily's eyes widened slightly in surprise. Huh? Is that a bad choice?
いえ、失礼しました。何でもありませんよ。あの映画は生徒たちにも人気ですし、もうすぐ授業でも取り上げようと思っていました。
Oh, I guess that makes sense why she would react that way, yeah, because she was gonna show the movie. Alright, fair enough. You're slightly in the clear for now. Oops. Thinking back, I haven't watched it yet in this timeline. That was my bad. But I'm sure I could talk my way out of this easily enough. Actually, Yune showed it to me, and I fell in love with it. Not just because the protagonist Anna is in a situation basically identical to mine. There's quite a lot about the film that makes it an unforgettable work of art to me. Speaking of which, oh, I can't believe I didn't notice it until now.
どうしました？
I thought Anna seemed familiar, and it's been bugging me all this time, but I just realized it looks like you, Sister Lily. What's wrong? She has an unusually annoyed look on her face. There's a chance she's not even aware of it. I meant it in a good way, of course. The protagonist Anna is very beautiful.
ありがとうございます。
Did I say something wrong?
いえ、ただ別に私はアンナではありませんので。
I didn't say you were. Well, of course you're not. Maybe she just really doesn't like the character. That day I got a glimpse at a grumpy side of Sister Lily that I, or probably anyone for that matter, really get to see. I mean, again, I still remember that saying like really early on in the game where she was like, Humanity ended both times because of a woman that made that really dark chuckle. So remember that.
先輩、よければこのサラダもらってください。昨夜はごぼうが苦手なのです。
Me either. Give it to Kiri. I guess so, sure. I'm eating dinner later on. Suddenly a question springs to mind. Hey, where do they get the meat, vegetables, and other ingredients for the food we eat every day? That is a really good question, actually. Why did I never think about that?
それは牧場じゃない？
What farm? You know it says while cutting off a small chunk from a meatloaf before taking a bite. There's a farm around here? I had no idea. Is it in the direction of the forest?
逆だね。学校の裏をずっと行ったところ。牧場の近くには畑があるので、野菜はそこで採れます。うちの学校にもいろいろまとめて出荷されているはずです。
There's no shortage of nature, huh? Thus far, I've been enjoying my meal without question, although the answer was pretty obvious. But wait, is that it?
それだけとは？
I wanted to ask if there were any other similar facilities, but it's clear the answer is no. That one farm makes enough food to feed the entire town?
すごい広いよ。
I see. It must be. I kind of want to check it out. What about fish then?
お魚は川に行かないといませんね。
What about the donuts? The river, huh? The existence of an ocean never crossed my mind. The entire town is walled in by an aurora. I'd always considered it inland. But there was yellowtail on the menu the other day, right? That's not a freshwater fish.
知らない。お魚ってみんな川を泳いでるものじゃないの？
Why do I feel like they're actually getting their food from the underground passageway? Oh no. Seriously? Next to be telling me you think fish them around pre-filtered or pre-filleted.
さすがにんなこと思ってねえよ。でも調理されてない魚なんてほとんど見たことねえしな。
Really? Are they weird for not questioning their food source, or am I the weird one for doing so? Now overcome with curiosity, I figured Sister Lily might be able to give me some answers.
なるほど。食堂に出される魚はどこから取れるのかと。
I'm dying to know, but I wasn't sure if something I should bother you with.
そうですね。私もユネさんたちと同じです。あまり気にすることはないと思います。
I thought so. I guess I really am the weird one for wanting to know.
シュウさんも何も食事でお困りなわけではないでしょう。
No, I'm just curious about a few things. Everything's fine. I don't feel like I'm in a position to complain about being fed.
気になるのでしたら厨房を覗いてみてはいかがです？調理前の食材が置いてあるはずですから。
Good idea. I'll give it a shot. Although I pretended to accept her vague answer, I wasn't convinced about her ignorance. After all, fish, meat, and vegetables aren't grown organically in a kitchen. The answer to my question goes much deeper than that.
万物は神が作りたもうた形のままに生まれたものですから、正しいあるがままの姿を見ておくのも大切かと思います。
I see.
芸術というのは神の表現ですから。
Yeah, ellipses. That brings yet another question to mind. If everyone is taught that everything they see was made by God, then that explains why no one questions anything around them. This is yet another cultural difference between me and the people in this town. I feel like that might be a little bit more than a cultural difference, actually. But I'm trying to put pieces together that don't fit. I'm not sure if this is something specific to me or if I picked it up from the society in which I was originally raised. Considering I'm receiving 3 square meals a day for free, I don't have the courage to dig into this clearly sensitive topic any further. I mean, it is very suspicious. So, oh shit, it's Christmas! Oh, that was fast. Goodness gracious. It's already Christmas once again. I've gotten nowhere this time around. That doesn't mean I wasted my time entirely.
高野菜を一緒にですか？
Yeah, I thought it might be fun.
ええ、構いませんが、 文化祭の後はいろいろと片付けの準備などもあって忙しいので。
That's no problem. I was thinking we could meet around 9:30 or so.
21時30分ですか。
He's gonna say no.
わかりました。では正門前に待ち合わせましょう。
Alright. Thanks a lot. I planned on inviting Sister Lily to the Christmas party, where I usually never see her, as a success. This time around, I have no contingency plan in place, but it shouldn't matter. It's already 9:40. She's late. It's 10 minutes past her meeting time, and there's no sign of her. Pretty soon it'll be 10, and the final sounding of the trumpets will herald the start of our doom. Sister Lily? Please prove me wrong, Sister Lily. I don't want to be right about you. 5 minutes pass, and then 10, and there's still no sign of Sister Lily. Oh, jeez. Just then... Sister Lily? Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. I got rid of all the bombs. No, we forgot about this thing where there's someone that's trying to counteract us. Naturally, I got around disposing all of the Brookers I could find. Which only means that my unseen enemy had planted Brookers where they knew I wouldn't sink to look. Granted, I'd taken that into consideration. Sister Lily, please hurry. Huh? What the fuck is this? That's when I spotted a radio on the ground that I assumed someone dropped on the way somewhere. What is that doing outside? Actually, what day is it today? Tuesday. I bet even during the Christmas party there are students turning into a Horror Night. As the thought crossed my mind, I mindlessly flicked the radio on. I felt strangely laid back for the situation I'm in, as I attempt to kill some time after being stood up. The sounds of a Horror Night play from the radio like normal. But this time, it sounds almost creepily normal.
パーソナリティのリラです。
Pop you, Leela.
でもこの放送を聞いてる人なんかいるのかな。というか、もし電波通ってなかったりしたらリラの一人芝居になっちゃうんだけど。
Why are you doing the radio show right now?
ま、それはともかくえらいことになってるよね。今もしかしたらみんな逃げてる最中かな。このままだと 炎に飲まれて焼かれちゃうって瀬戸際だもんね。おお、怖い怖い。
What is wrong with you? What the hell? I stand there momentarily frozen, which seems understandable. Leela's conversational tone against the backdrop of chaos is more than a little bizarre.
リラもね、別にみんなを見殺しにしたいわけじゃないんだよ。でも、あまり手出しはすべきじゃないかなって。
You sure about that? Seems like you are to me.
リラのいる場所なら安全だけど、ここをみんなに教えるわけにもいかないし。
Oh, you aren't the one in charge of that room, are you? Oh, jeez.
悲惨な現実だけどさ、諦めなければきっと奇跡は起きるんだって信じてるから。ほら、お祈りすることの大切さは知ってるでしょ?
Sister Lily, Leela. Hang on. What the hell is your problem, Leela? I cried out beside myself with rage at her apparent indifference. But of course, no matter how hard I yelled at radio, there's no response.
亡者を天国と地獄に振り分ける最後の審判。みんなが決して罪を犯したってわけじゃないんだけど、この街はやっぱりさ、そういう運命なんだよね。
What do you mean? What is this written in the stars garbage? More importantly, the way she's talking makes it seem like she knows what's happening. It makes it seem exactly like that, yeah. And where's Sister Lily? Oh, jeez. Shit, not again. Oh, no. The situation as it stands doesn't lend itself to curiosity. With the surrounding area quickly being consumed in a fiery blaze, I don't have time to enjoy the radio. I should have been listening to the radio to begin with. Leela said that, wherever she was safe. That means there must be at least one spot in town the fires can't reach. Like the underground passageway. What do you mean, finally? What the fuck? Huh? Are my ears playing tricks on me? No, I don't think so. Leela definitely talked about the palm domes collapsing as I watched them crumble right in front of me. I wish we be giving a live report of what's happening. Where are you, Leela? Are you seeing all of this? How could she continue to broadcast while watching this horrific tragedy unfold before her own eyes? Probably because she's part of it. Moreover, where is Sister Lily? If If I don't leave soon, I might end up trapped here. It's long past her meeting time, and there's still no trace of her. At the rate things are going...
私が間に合わなかった場合は、シュウさんだけでも先に行っておいてください。
Oh, jeez. No. Sister Lily, you're not helping. I don't want to suspect you, but you're not helping that at all. That's what she told me, but I can't just leave her to die. As long as we remain in town, there's nowhere to hide from the raging fires. With the Aurora blocking our way, we're trapped. Knowing that, I can't bring myself to abandon her. I'm fucked. In the end, I'm the only one to blame for the apocalypse ravaging this town once more. Are you going back to the other world now? Yep, okay. So, yeah, that only made me suspect Sister Lily even more. And now I think she's also Leela. That's what that did for me, so. Runelli. Yune, please give me a hug. I really need a hug right now. Unless I find myself back in the subspace where Yune is waiting for me. Naturally, she knows what it means for me to be back. Terrible. Hug me, please. I failed. I'm sorry, but I need another chance. There's no other academies in town aside from St. Aria? What about the other two? The Savetta and Sheik?
ですが、だからこそしっかりと私たちが教えてあげないと。手取り、足取り。
Suck it. I'm still a novice teacher. Reward teacher.
シュウ先生は本当に生徒たちから好かれていますね。
Which I'm very grateful.
ほら、先行。さっさと撮影行くぞ。もう、キリエ。先生だって親切で出演してくれてるんだから。
I feel like no one's taking me seriously.
私はとてもいい距離感だと思いますよ。仲良くしてあげてください。はーい。先輩に言ったんじゃないと思いますけど。シュウ？
Never mind. It's nothing. It happened again. I've asked Yuna several times, but she doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about. It seems too real to be a dream. Oh, sorry, burp, excuse me. It also feels more like a scene from a movie. I can't ignore what's happening, but there's nothing I can do for the time being. I'm really sorry, Yune, but I'm begging you. I'm already planning what I should do next based on what I learned this time around. Alright, so I guess we'll do this one then. Chapter 6, Part 1. Durblau Rater. I don't know how to say any of that. Yeah, I don't know who this is either. I just know it's Chapter 6, so. Jack. The other one, I suspect. Well, I mean, at this point, I suspect Sister Lily immensely. Like, she's like at the very top of the ladder, and then Jack's probably like 2.5 steps down, so. After that last scene, man. Jack.
店長、学校の人じゃないけど、確かにシュウのことは知ってる人だね。
He always knows what's going on, and he seems to be a part of the academic gossip network. Yeah, that's the thing with him. That's like it's like the only thing with him, but it's a big thing.
それじゃあ、今度の週は店長に密着捜査。いってらっしゃい。
Thank you, Yune. Yune begins meeting in preparation for shooting me back through time like an arrow from her bow. And as ours to go flying back to December 2nd. Time for the darkness. I spent the day unconscious as we didn't create our so-called save point until night. Back to December 3rd, Monday. Alright.
いらっしゃい、シュウ君。何かご入り用？
You. Let's see what Jack's got first now. Well, gee. What would be a good topic to start with?
あ、もしかして僕のこと忘れちゃったかな。前にユネちゃんたちと来てた時に会ったんだけど。
How could I forget? You're Jack, the owner here.
そうそう。
I've seen him so many times at this point that it'd be impossible for me to forget him. But from his perspective, this is the second time we've met. To be fair, I don't know much about him.
何か気になるものがあれば言ってね。
Okay, can I have a donut? What sort of store would you say this is?
よろずや？
Even he's not quite sure.
学校を卒業して本当は芸術家になりたかったんだけど、あいにくパトロンが誰もついてくれなくてね。代わりにお店を任せてもらえることになったのはいいんだけど、どんなお店をやるか想像つかなくて。
I see.
なんとかやりくりはできたんだけど、適当に仕入れてたらごちゃごちゃしちゃった。
That's right. Jack's a Saint Aria Luminous. How does gonna survive in this town without the backing of a patron? It also sounds far rougher than making it for school.
だから何があって何がないのか、僕もよく分かってないんだ。今も仕入れは毎回適当だから。
Are you okay running a store like that?
なんとかなってるし、いいんじゃない？
I mean, hey, yeah, I agree with that. He's a fairly easygoing guy. Actually, I'm not sure whether to call his attitude on life laid back or just mature.
あとはほら、僕の作った椅子とかもあるよ。こういうのは仕入れたものじゃないから、ちょっと安いんだ。
We got furniture too? There's so much stuff. If everyone focused on the more creative side, only Jack builds practical objects for everyday life.
こういう僕のハンドメイド品はよくリンカちゃんが買ってってくれてたんだけど、
Oh,
最近はあまり売れなくなっちゃって。
bringing up Rinka, I see. That's interesting. You know Rinka?
そうそう。なんか気に入ってくれてね。手作りのものが好きなんだってさ。
While Jack's furniture is fairly good quality, the designs are far from what a young girl might like. From what I've heard about Rinka, though, she seems far from your average high school girl.
シュウ君はリンカちゃんと会ったことがないんだよね。いつか会ってみてほしいな。
Me too! That's what I said when I first saw her in that movie Kiri made. I'm like, why haven't we met her yet? And then she told me, and I got sad and depressed. But, you know. She looks really cute. It seems like you know all the Saint Ari students, Jack. Do you know of any other students who've gone missing like Rinka?
聞いたことないね。リンカちゃんほど破天荒な子も見たことがないし。
That's what I've heard. Seems like it.
でも、
But?
いや、なんでもない。ごめんね。リンカちゃんとの約束だから。
I see. What did you promise her, Jack? Seriously? You can't say something like that and then leave me hanging.
あ、そうだ。最近キリエちゃんが好きそうな映画が入ったんだよ。
Does it have explosions? He very obviously changed the subject. I felt uncomfortable prying any further, so I drop it for now. A movie, huh? Can I take a look?
ちょっと待っててね。確かこの辺に。
Jack slips into the back of the shop before he begins rummaging through piles of stuff. It's clear there's no rhyme or reason to the chaos surrounding us.
あったあった。これがフィルムね。700ルイン。
I don't get a friend discount?
800ルインだっけな。
Please? You're not sure?
いろいろ仕入れたから忘れちゃって。あ、そうそう。900ルインだ。どう？いる？
How about for 100? The price keeps going up. The movie in Jack's hand is plain, devoid of any kind of packaging. The terrifying visage of the Grim Reaper is printed on one side. I think it's probably a horror flick. Oh, never mind, you can keep that, Jack. I'm sure everyone will enjoy watching it, so I guess I'll buy it. But now we're gonna need to get diapers for Kiri, too. Considering the only reason I have any allowance is all thanks to Sister Lily. I feel much better spending on some sort of communal item instead of a more personal item.
毎度。僕も昨日自分家で見てたんだけど、夜トイレに行けなくなっちゃったよ。
Did you also get the diapers, Jack? It's really that scary? Despite being old, I never get a sense of distance between him and the students. Well, definitely absent-minded, his laid-back attitude makes him easy to get along with. which could be his front. Later that night, we decided to screen the film in my room.
新作ホラー映画か。ワクワクすんな。
Are you prepared, Carrie?
嫌です。わざわざ怖い映画なんて見たくないです。
うるせえ。いいから見るんだよ。私のことからかった罰だ。
That grudge is still going strong.
私はビビっても先輩みたいに笑ってませんからね。
Oh no.
店長の店で買ってきたのか？
I'm actually surprised Carrie didn't respond to that. Yep. Jack said it even scared him.
どういう内容の映画なの？
Let's see. It's called Zombie Carnival. They rise up from the graves and wander through the streets or something.
あんまり怖すぎるのはちょっと。
Me too, Yune. You won't know until you watch it. The fuck do you mean you won't know until you watch it? Yes, you do. I don't want to watch a horror movie. Especially not a zombie horror movie. I set up to reel in the film projector Carrie brought with her. Here we go. The horror movie Zombie Carnival begins.
ゾンビ嫌です。もう来ないでください。
See? Look what we did, Shu. Look what we did.
ゾンビのメイク、あれリアルすぎねえか？
Just traumatized everybody. The quality is way better than I expected. All the girls in the room are trembling with fear, aside from Kota, a reasonable reaction considering how terrifying the movie is.
サクヤのやつ超ビビってるじゃねえか。立てねえでやんの。
What do you mean? Weren't you scared too?
うるさいです。これはちょっと足がしびれてるだけ。
なんだあれだけ人をバカにしたおむつを使いたいか。
Carrie, I don't think that's doing what you think it's doing. Carrie springs to life whenever she finds someone weaker. Never floats her boat, I guess.
でも映像もよくできててすごかったよ。
You have fun.
店長にいい映画があったら聞きたいね。
You have fun of that, Kota. Me too. It was pretty entertaining. There are no televisions here, but there are movies. For someone like me, watching a film is far more enjoyable than studying some paintings. I'll have to ask Jack next time I see him. They were all terrified. It was amusing. I don't get much out of paintings and stuff, so it was right up my alley.
シュウ君は外の人だもんね。僕は逆にその感覚がよくわかんないけど。
I've been getting some memories when I
私のことを覚えてないんだろ？
when I go to this alternate art gallery world, and then apparently I was a teacher. But other than that, no. Nope. To be honest, I'm not so sure if my lack of interest in fine arts means I simply forgot it, or if I never learned about them to begin with. The focus seemed naturally inclined toward appreciating both art and film.
でもシュウ君の記憶喪失っていうのかなにはちょっとシンパシーを感じるな。
Wait, no, I just realized. Okay, so if those visions we've been getting where he's a teacher are true and actually happened, then does that mean we're not an outsider? Because that means we were a teacher at this school for the entire time. I guess it could have been before, but that means everybody lost their memories then. Huh. What a trip. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, what the fuck? So either he's not actually an outsider, or he was, but like somehow everybody along with Shu all lost some memories, and then now he somehow left the town and then came back, and then they thought he was a student, which also means he got younger. What the fuck? I didn't even put that together until now. That's really weird, actually. Huh? Jack only said something I can't ignore. What do you mean by that?
僕も昔似たような症状になったことがあって。と言っても、シュウ君のそれに比べれば大したものじゃないから不謹慎かもしれないんだけど。
A similar affliction? Really what he's hitting at goes beyond being a little forgetful.
昔学生だった頃にね。 ちょっと怪我しちゃった時にそれまで数日間何をしてたか忘れちゃったことがあって。
Jack, did you also, like, is that what happens when you try to leave the Aurora? Is that you lose your memories and then wind up back there? Does that happen to you too, Jack? Suddenly losing several days worth of memories. It sounds very similar to my own amnesia. Did you hit your head or something?
それがね、僕自身も怪我した時のことを覚えてないから明確には分かんないんだけど、気がついたら病院にいて高いところから落ちたような怪我をしてたらしい。
So you might have hit your head and went into shock?
と言っても数日間の記憶だけだし、シュウ君のとはだいぶ事情が違うけどね。
I'm just amazed to hear that someone else had a similar experience. Amnesia is a unique experience I wouldn't wish on anyone. Although the time period and circumstances are different from mine, I still sympathize with what he went through. Any lasting effects from your injury?
大きい怪我だったけど治ったし、僕に絵の才能がなかったのは元からだしね。
I thought his lack of ability might be due to his injury, but Jack laughs off my assumption. Amnesia, huh? Honestly, I haven't given it much thought recently. Perhaps my mysteriously missing memories might have some connection to the apocalypse. With that, I begin the hunt for any sort of memory trigger. However... Oh no, what happened? Ah, Jesus, Christmas again. Everything's on fire. Well, I found myself helplessly standing in front of a wall of flames I hadn't been able to prevent. The man who I should have warned appears from the blaze.
シュウ君、これが。
Jack? I know, the apocalypse is here, but it's too late. I've learned quite well by this point that if I can't stop the first explosion from going off, it's all over.
街はどうなってしまうんだ。
Jack, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I could do to stop it this time around.
シュウ君、
Yes, Jack? But next time will be different. I swear I'll save the town from all of this. You lent me so many tools today, Jack. I believe it had nothing to do with any of this. Yeah, like, he was already surprised when he came here, so... The more I think about it, the more I realize how rude I was to ask someone I suspected for help. As such, this is my way of directly atoning for failing my mission once again. Please wait a little longer. I promise to give everyone the most magically perfect Christmas they could ever hope for.
なんだかいきなり熱いシュウ君になったね。でも、そっちの方がなんだか君らしいかも。
What faint hope I held remains unfulfilled once more. Yet I vow to myself that I will get it right next time. Yeah, Jack's definitely cleared of all suspicion now. Unlike Sister Lily. With that, I return to the sanctuary where she waits for me. Well, yep, that didn't go well either. But we did also get that really interesting tidbit about how Jack also had amnesia too, which makes me think that, yeah, probably he might have also tried leaving the Aurora and then ended up back in the town and lost his memories like that. And thus, I find myself back in the subspace where Yune is waiting for me. Naturally, she knows what it means for me to be back.
どうだった？
Terrible. I failed. I'm sorry, but I need another chance. I'm already planning what I should do next based on what I learned this time around. Alright, well, who's next? That's 3 down, 4 to go. Oh, now Sakia, okay. So now it'll be chapter 7. Alrighty then, so yeah, Jack completely cleared of all suspicion, which means, like, the only other person I'm actually suspecting is the one who I suspected the most. Sister Lily, oh, Sister Lily, like, her sing only added to it. That's all it did. Oh, jeez. I still don't wanna, but, like, it's not looking too good.